After reading the book, you can introduce students to another artist who observed that the sky is not always blue, Sho Shibuya. Shibuya is an artist in New York who, during the COVID lockdown, was living in an apartment with a window that only gave him a view of the sky. As an artist, quarantined in his apartment, he began to make art about what he could see out the window. Each day, he began painting the sky out his window using materials he had on hand, the front page of the daily newspaper. His daily paintings from that time beautifully demonstrate the wide range of colors that we can observe in the sky throughout the day. Included in the resource section is a link to images of his work for students to look at. Students can look at these as a class or individually and can use the See, Think, Wonder routine to discuss the artwork and record their observations on their See, Think, Wonder handout. Shibuya's work is another great real-world example of artists asking the same questions that the students are asking in this chapter. After learning about how scientists and artists observe changes in the sky, reading the book Sky Color, and observing the works of artist Sho Shibuya, students will be ready to make their own real sky observations. A great way to give students the opportunity to make their own sky observations is by giving them a chance to paint or draw the sky. Ideally, this is an activity students can do outside, but if that is not an option in your classroom, you can always project or show images of the sky for them to use. In the resource section, there are several printables for this project. The first is a sky viewfinder. You can try this project yourself right now. Just download and print the viewfinder, template, and sky painting drawing handout. When doing this project with your class, it may be easier for the teacher to prep the sky viewfinders ahead of time, but you could also show students how to make them. When students are making the viewfinder, they will see that there are two lines on the paper. There is a light gray line and there is a dotted line. The first step is to take the paper and fold it in half on the dotted line. Once they've folded it in half, they want to keep it folded, and using scissors, they're going to cut along the gray line, making sure that paper stays folded and they're cutting away from the fold. Once they've cut out the paper, they can just open up, and there they have their viewfinder. The viewfinder will allow them to just look through, and it's easiest if you hold the viewfinder out at one arm's length and close one eye, and that allows you to just see right through the viewfinder and find the sky. By closing one eye and looking through the viewfinder, students can move the viewfinder around till the sky fills the whole square. The viewfinder will help them to look just at the sky and block out the distraction of the surrounding landscape or objects. Students should then use their observational skills to really take notice of what they see through the viewfinder. A few questions you can ask them. What colors do you see? Do they see only one color or several colors? What shapes do they see? What textures do they see? After observing through the viewfinder, students can move to the painting drawing handout, a printable in the resource section. Depending on what materials are available, students can use crayons, colored pencils, markers, or watercolor paints to recreate what they see through the viewfinder on their handout. As with the See, Think, Wonder activities, the important part here is for students to observe and record what they are seeing. If students begin to worry that they're not good artist, painter, or drawer, remind them that this is a handout that is just about observing. This is an activity you can do once or do several times over the course of the chapter. If possible, displaying the students' sky painting drawings in the classroom can be a reminder as they use the See, Think, Wonder window to really observe what they are seeing in the sky.